Hello, so in this video I'm going to show you how to check your diastasis, or how to check for a diastasis. Now this is my first time checking myself, so I'm going to kind of go through it and listen to my body and see if I can feel it, and probably be a little bit more, I'll probably take my time through each area. If you want to, grab a pen and paper to make a note, otherwise you don't have to. It's just more of a check, see how things feel, see how connected things are. One thing to note, we're going to measure the gap, so the actual gap between your six-pack muscles, and we're also going to check how deep things are. Don't worry too much about the gap, don't worry too much about any of it. It's all information, but the thing that is more relevant is the depth, because that is the softness, the tension of the tissue, rather than the gap. You can have a gap that's really wide but still be able to have good tension between. You can have a gap that's really narrow and then lose your finger in it. So it's the tension and the squishiness of it that is more important than the actual gap itself, because we want the tension there so we can manage the load. If the tension is not there, we're not able to manage the load as well. Okay, so I'm going to get down on the floor and check things out. You'll probably hear Ellie in the background, and excuse the mess because I just kind of chucked everything on the floor when I put her in the cot. So let's move this down a little bit. There we go. So when you get down on the floor, you're going to get down on the side and then roll onto your back. So I am almost 3 weeks postnatal as of recording this video. It's 3 weeks tomorrow. If you want to, grab a pillow, but I haven't done that. So roll up the top. I'm just going to tuck it underneath my bra and roll down the bottom. So I'm going to be checking from the ribs all the way down. You can see that line is still there. It takes a while to disappear, doesn't it? All the way down to my pubic bone. My C-section scar is quite low down, so I'm going to go just above there. But if you haven't had a C-section, you can check all the way down to your pubis if you wish. So what I'd like you to do, just get to grips, get to know your tummy. Just kind of run your hand up and down from there down to your undies and feel between. So press fairly deep, just watch out for your fingernails. Press fairly firmly, and then you might not be able to feel anything. While I'm here, I can't feel anything untoward, apart from just feeling a bit squishy. I'm going to breathe out and just lift my head up. See if I can feel anything. Now if you can feel, you might feel all of a sudden like a ridge, and you might feel like your finger can go from one side and go dip a little bit, and then there's a ridge on the other side. If you can feel that, see if you can get your finger in and see how far up the finger it goes. If it feels fairly wide, you can move your fingers in that way and feel to see how many fingers you can fit in. Okay? If you can't, or once you've done that, just lower your head down, and then we'll move further down. So we'll go just above the belly button now. Crunching up. So just lift the shoulders off the floor. So now things are feeling a little bit like I can feel a little bit of a ridge there now, which I couldn't feel when I was lying down. I can't really fit anything in, and it maybe feels about one finger width. So my middle finger, I could feel it. The size of the finger could fit in it, but it didn't go very far down. Now let's go to the belly button. The belly button is often the widest part. I'm anticipating that down here is going to be my widest area, because I carried quite low for most of the pregnancy. I didn't get much up here until later on. So let's go to the belly button. You can go in the belly button, or you can go just slightly below. So I'm pressing And while I'm lying here, I can't feel like there's any gap. Maybe. Okay, now as you go up, press fairly firm, so you might be able to feel something grip. Now, I can feel like the muscles have kind of come together a little bit. So they are a lot wider, but I can't tell when I'm lying down. But when I go up, I can feel like it's kind of grabbed my finger. So it's fairly squishy. I can fit maybe up to there. So about that far, up to my first knuckle in. Stabbing myself now. But it's not too wide once it's up, maybe 2 fingers. Maybe 2 fingers at the belly button. And then I go down. And lower down, so just around your undie line. Again, just palpate, feel around, be careful. If anything feels sore, then don't press so hard. So, not really sure what I can feel. I'm going to go up, and then again it kind of gripped my finger, so as I go up, it's about 2 fingers, but it's not too bad. So again, probably up to my first knuckle. Now, if you notice you're going up and things are doming, so things are going out that way, then it's probably a little bit more weakness there, a little bit less tension, because the pressure inside the abdomen is pushing that squishiness out. And if that wasn't being pushed out, you probably have to fit your fingers in a fair way. So that's kind of how to check it. And then relax and just use that as a guide, see how things feel, and then let's roll the top down. So roll into the side, push yourself up, and that is that. So as I said, like, don't take this as, oh my gosh, I can't do anything. If it was fairly wide, don't take it as, oh yes, I'm great, I'm fine, I'm dandy, if you didn't really feel anything. If you're not sure about what you were feeling, or if you have more body fat on your tummy, basically what I like to do is kind of assume, if you can't feel anything, or you're not sure, or if you can't feel anything because there is more body fat on your tummy than me, act like you have got one, and just be more careful with the exercises. Really focus on exhale and exertion, drawing in the tummy, all of those exercises, because it's going to help anyway. And that is what I'm going to be doing now. Not necessarily to heal the gap's neither here nor there, but I'm going to be strengthening my core. So my back is feeling a bit better. My back is taking a lot of the strain. So yeah, any questions about any of that, please do tag me in the group. And please, any questions about exercises, please let me know. I will be uploading videos to help little diastasis videos, short ones, long ones, whatever. So if you want anything in particular, or you want help going towards a gym workout that you used to do, or the training that you used to do, or just living the life that you want to live, please let me know, and I'll put exercises in to help you out. If you do need anything specific, then please get in touch about one-on-one coaching. Until then, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.